Hi there. Um, don't mind if this sweater looks a little off or fuzzy or whatever. It is very cold where I am right now. I'm just gonna do. I had planned for this spot on because today is. Well, I'm shooting this on Wednesday, and this one goes up on this coming, and it's like the 19th is today when I'm shooting this, and it goes up on the Friday, just Friday. I had hoped to get done a video that showcases all my Marvel Canadian price variants, but I haven't put that together yet. That'll be next week. But I figured I would just show some books. These are the latest stuff I've just recently bagged and boarded, and so I figured before putting them away, I'll just show you what I have here. And there's no theme or anything to this. I was just putting stuff away, or just like these have been sitting for too long. They need to be in bag sports. So um, just gonna start off with some Archies. These are the Archies that were done. Um, what is it? I forget what the name of the creator is. It says on the was it Spester, Savage, and Morelli. But yeah. But I think also one of the main creators on this book is it Fiona? Is Fiona Staples one of the main creators on it? I can't remember. My brain is not working very well right now. Just let me look this up. I don't know if she did. I know for one of these books that I'm about to show, not that one, but the next one. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, so the Marguerite Savage, maybe that's how you say her name, is the person who did that one. But this next book, was an exclusive that was done for issue number 700. And it was done exclusive done for Happy Harbor Comics. So let's just leave that up. I kind of want to hope that's going to be my thumbnail, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, and because Happy Harbor Comics, and it doesn't, Happy Harbor Comics has closed now. It's not no longer open in Edmonton, but the owner. Uh, it's a long process. I don't want a long story. It's not my story to tell, but it doesn't exist anymore. But as part of Edmonton's comic book history, I'm hanging on to that. Now, moving on, we have a few indies. I mean, Archie's an indie, but can you really say that Archie Comics is an indie comic anymore? I mean, I know it's not Marvel or DC, but it's Archie. It's big. It's its own thing. It has existed for how long? So, let me know what you think. Should Archie not be considered indie? Should it be considered one of the big three or something like that? I don't know. Um, Next up we have Elementals number 8. I believe this one came out. Either I bought it for the cover. I'm collecting some of these Elementals books. It's not something that I pick up all the time, but I think that one actually came out of one of the bundles that I opened. Now, the next 4 books are all part of the same series. It's a 5-part series, and I have all of them except issue number 3. But also these covers are great. So we got Fallen World number 1. Yes, and this is a Valiant title, of course. So Valiant, right? Yeah, Valiant. And we got Fallen World number 2. I don't have number 3. I'm still looking for it. Got Fallen World number 4. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, no. It'll be fine. And we got Fallen World number 5. Sorry about being a little off today. Like I said, it's very cold where I am. We've been under a um, extreme cold warning for the last 3 or 4 days. It has been very, very cold, getting down to minus 40. That's Celsius, minus 40 Celsius, which is also the same minus when it gets to minus 40 Celsius. That's the same in Fahrenheit. Just to let you know. but it's been getting down to that every night. Supposedly, it's going to break today, and we're going to have warmer weather this afternoon, and tomorrow will be like, I don't know, -2 for the high. So it's just that's Alberta for you. Just wait, the weather will change. But that's the world. That's the world now that is, I guess, now. Anyways, we're going to getting into a different series now. I have more of these. These were just the particular books that were of these characters that I had in one stack. Um, there's multiple books from the multiple series from these, but and like I said, I have another stack that I haven't bagged and ported yet. But we got Gen 13 issue number 2, and I think this is Gen 13. I think this is the volume. I think it's volume 2 of Gen 13 from Image. Then we jump up to number 18. And then we jump again to number 22. And then we have the Gen 13 annual, number 1. These are some of my favorite characters that Image has done. Well, or J. Scott Campbell. I mean, at some point I realized it wasn't actually him doing it anymore. They had other artists, but he's one of the creators. So now I have a special one-shot Gen 13 and the Max. Or is it Gen 13 and the Max or Gen 13 versus the Max? I don't know. Bill Messner-Loebs, Tom Coker, and Troy Hubbs. We got Gen 13, The Unreal World, issue number 1. I can't remember. I think that's a one-shot as well. I can't remember. And we got Gen 13 Bootleg, issue number 15, part 1 of 2. Was it Strinad, Shaw, and Nolan? This one is not. It's in okay shape, but I took it out of a dollar bin and it had been sitting in there for a while, so it's got a lot of wear and it's a bit dirty and it's not the best shape, but it's in better shape than this one. This is Gen 13 issue number 1 from October of 09 to also 2009. I think this is, I can't remember if this is volume 3 or volume 4, but that's got a great cover. I like that. And now we have last 2 books. We have another Valiant book, and we ending with a Wildstorm Universe book. Now, I have a whole bunch of this series in a that's put away in another box that I still have to bag and board. It's in like a plastic tub or a plastic. Well, it's a plastic container, and the comics fit just perfectly, but they don't fit you not vertically. You have to lay them down flat. So it's good for storing books that I haven't bagged and boarded yet, but I want them in a plastic container away from any dust or dirt or stuff like that. Now, I have to admit, a lot of the Valiant books that I have picked up are out of dollar bins, and they've been sitting in dollar bins for so long that without bags and boards, that they're not in the greatest shape. This one might have come out of a bundle, or I might have picked it up. I can't remember. I think it came out of a bundle. We got Magnus Robot Fighter number 7, and this is a flip book, and it has Ride issue number 3 on the other side. I'm not gonna take it out and show it, but you'll just have to take my word. Like it says right there, it says flip this book for Ride number 3. So there you go. And like I said, we're ending with this is issue 1 of 6 from the Wildstorm universe. We got Wild Girl, Leah Moore, and John Rippin, Sean McManus with J.H. Williams III. And this one, again, I think came out of a dollar bin, and it's got lots of spine ticks. It's not a, these are not, a lot of these books are not high grade candidates. So they're just books I had sitting around randomly that's like, you know what, these have been sitting too long, they need to be bagged and boarded. So I have to admit, of all those, the ones I just reread, I couldn't remember if I'd read the Archies, and I'm like, have I read these? I thought I had, but I just sat down and reread them, and it's like, yes, I had read them. And of course, the Gen 13s, I have read a lot of the Gen 13s, not recently when it first came out. So, and I would say if I was to rate out of 5, this is like a 3, and this is a 4 out of 5. This is a good book, in my opinion. So, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I know they've been out like forever, and it's like people probably already know. But if you've never read it, go find it. It's a fun thing, and it's a very different artwork for Archie. And that's basically that was the showcase of books for today. Well, that's the showcase of books for Friday the 21st. But before I go that, I also had just picked up One World Under Doom, and I managed to get the Mike Mignola. I hope I'm saying his name right. Um, Hidden Gem variant. It's a very cool cover, and I like anything I can get with by Mignola. And I've read that already. It was okay. I mean, it was fine, but I'm like, I can see what they're doing, but it's like, I don't know. We'll see. And also, I saw this book, I think it was on the Show Us What You Got from a couple weeks ago. I can't see, people can't say it. I can't even say it. Pinopocalypse. It's basically an apocalypse, but it's pinopocalypse. No one can say it. I cannot say it. But I bought it mainly for that cover. I haven't read it yet. I will read it, but yeah. Anyways, that's our showcase for today. Showing you what I've got, and I got those from my LCS last week, not this week. Last week. I haven't been to my LCS this week yet because it is freaking cold. I'm telling you, I have to go out there, unfortunately, today. But it's supposed to be better this afternoon, so fingers crossed that it actually is. Ah, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope you're having a great day. And if you live in Canada, anywhere near where I live, or just in Canada in general, where it's been freaking cold, stay warm as possible. And if you live somewhere warm, I wish I was where you are. All right, bye.